everything is a circle. The flowing water is a circle, and the life is one too. What is the water? Sometimes you feel water is the voice of a birth or rebirth. But now I feel water is like a tears, the tears of nature.
To me, my early life living with water, having fun with water, and play ritualistic music with paper, it become very, very inspiring. And somehow, now I spend so much of my time to compose this kind of memory, to compose this kind of experience with the new method. Water is a daily thing with our life. Every day we wash everything with the river. Old women, they always go into the river for laundry, making a beautiful songs, rhythms, very, very beautiful, very, very rhythmic. So I transpose those laundry sound and swimming sound, body popping sound, water dancing sound, water teasing sound, water popping sound into orchestrations.
Improvise as you are walking on the moon.
Technically, it's very, very complex because you have to find the resource color, then to blend in the resource color with the institutions of orchestra color, and to have those two colors be blended as one. Every day I'm struggling for what? I'm struggling not really trying to find unusual, never been used music sound. I'm trying to find myself because I find if I could find myself, then I can find my music. My theory, which has been majorly practiced recently, not just visual and aura, not just organic and orchestra, or not just the east and the west, or inside and outside, or old and new, or last and the future. But all of those, technically, to figure out 1 + 1 = 1, but not equals 2. It's very, very tricky and difficult, and it's very, very personal, of course.
I've been working with Tendon for about 15 years. We would just try things, you know. You try it and it works. It could be a disaster, and then you keep trying, and through the process of elimination, you can come up with interesting sounds. A lot of the instruments, like I would say, we have these flip-flops or these ping-pong paddles, which were just bought on the corner at the local Chinese shop that was selling, lots of little things. This spaghetti strainer is from Chinatown. Still has the price, $1.79.
Go.
These wooden bowls came from a store that just had wooden things. And this was in front of a hardware store that was close to here. So actually most of the instruments came from that neighborhood, which is kind of interesting. You might have seen they have these thunder sheets that, it's like a sound effect to make thunder. This is just sort of a small version of that. But that's the only two instruments that are like would be considered originally percussion instruments are that and the waterphone. This is originally invented by a man called Richard Waters. So I don't know if it's like the waterphone because of his last name or because you put water inside.
Do you feel the last few beats a little too fast?
We play water as an instrument itself. You know, you can do different techniques like flicking or patting, and there's all these different ways to get sounds with just the actual water, and then also different implements to change the sound. Like we have these cups, and then we have one with the open side, which will give more of a bass sound. So together, so it becomes like a little bit like a drum set, like a bass drum and a snare drum.
What?
Tandon is a very theatrical composer. He's thinking about the full experience of the audience, not just sonically, but how things look and how things move and lighting. And I mean, he's very interesting in that way.
Organic music is natural sound and human voice combined as one. When I was in the village, when I heard a beautiful song in the valley, over the water, clouds, and the mountains, I also heard the color, saw the sound, breathed in the mountains and the universe. Those beautiful people, they are from nature and living in it and singing of it. Here, life is music, and music is life. What is water? Sometimes you feel water is the voice of birth or rebirth. But now I feel water is like a tears of nature. Every time when I travel around, I find it's very difficult to find a clean water. Everywhere is polluted almost. So it makes me feel hard to singing with my music. I remembered when I was a child, you see, at that time, I always feel the water is transparent. Water is so clean, and the sound is so terrific. This water music somehow stayed perfectly with me. We always had a wish from the Chinese history, from Chinese literature, from Chinese ancient music, and from Chinese painting, from Chinese philosophy. Everything is about what is the best balance, harmony for the life. It must conclude the nature, a human being, and environmental. So today you feel it's almost impossible to have this kind of a harmony, balance. So I think organic music, one side it's very, very playful, but on the other side, it's like a ritual. It's like a praying. It's like it's like a mirror. You look at yourself, you only see tears.